Alright kids, buckle up. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what the divergent change code smell is, but you'll also know why it's the coding equivalent to finding out your favorite band is splitting up, and more importantly, how to fix it before it turns your codebase into a dumpster fire with delusions of grandeur. So here you are, casually working on a codebase older than your boss's outdated motivational posters. You've been tasked with adding a new feature, something so small it could fit on a post-it note. Easy peasy, right? Wrong. You dive in and realize that this tiny change needs you to touch not one, not two, but 10 different functions spread across 6 files that only communicate via carrier pigeon. Sound familiar? Congratulations, you're living in the divergent change horror story that kind of keeps developers up at night, questioning their career choices and Googling easy jobs that pay well. Have you ever tried to add one innocent feature just to find yourself bouncing from one class to another like you're stuck in a choose-your-own-adventure novel? Welcome to Divergent Change, where a single module needs to be poked, prodded, and edited in multiple places for different reasons. It's like trying to fix a leaky faucet, but every twist of the wrench sets up a chain reaction of unrelated plumbing features in your neighbor's house. Let's paint a picture. You're asked to add a new payment option to your company's website. Seems simple until you find out that making this change means updating the UI, backend logic, and even a rogue data processing algorithm. Oh, and they're all crammed into a single Godzilla class file called all the things handler. You know, the kind of file that's so overstuffed it has its own gravitational pull. It's as if someone combined all their coding ideas after a double espresso and a moment of vivid overconfidence. Results? That tiny 2-hour task morphed into a week-long marathon that has you considering switching careers to a professional dog walking. But no, it's not bad luck. It's Divergent Change's twisted sense of humor. Divergent change isn't something that just shows up like a creepy clown at a birthday party. It's the unholy offspring of poor design and feature creep. What starts as a simple, innocent module grows fangs and starts moonlighting like a Swiss Army knife. 1 minute it's handling UI logic, the next it's dabbling in database interactions and whispering sweet nothings to your API. Before you know it, every time you need to change a single thing, you're facing a spiderweb of edits that could summon bugs out of thin air and leave you with that cold, did I just break something sweat. So how do you spot this little demon? It's simple. If just looking at a class makes you groan and feel like you're about to age 5 years, you've found your culprit. If one small change requires you to make multiple unrelated edits, congrats. You're knee-deep in divergent change. Now, how do you slay this beast? Enter the single responsibility principle, wearing a cape and carrying a refactoring wand. This principle says, thou shalt make a class that only has one reason to change. In other words, your class should focus on one thing and do it well. Like a celebrity chef who sticks to cooking and doesn't moonlight has a bad stand-up comedian. Imagine going back to that monster file, all the things handler, and slicing it into 3 lean, mean, purpose-driven components: payment processor, user interface handler, and transaction manager. Now, making changes to your payment options is as easy as editing a single class, and nobody ends up crying into that keyboard. Divergent change isn't just an inconvenience, it's the productivity vampire of your codebase. But once you know how to spot it, diagnose it, and refactor it, you're not just writing code. You're commanding your code with the grace of an action hero on a victory lap. So next time you're facing a class that tries to do everything except brew your coffee, remember, refactor, simplify, and keep your sanity intact, because the only thing that should multitask that hard is you trying to watch TV, text, and eat popcorn all at once. Sticks to cooking and... Really? No. 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 What are you doing? I'm recording right now. Really, Nora? Come on. No. I'm not going to say the B word, but this is not good. Can you go back on the ground, please? Daddy's got like 3 minutes left.